Welcome back to this special edition on i24 News. In Israel, the number of people infected with coronavirus has topped 2,400, with now 6 deaths and 41 people in serious condition. Well, the Afeka College in Tel Aviv is collaborating with the Defense Ministry to develop an app that can detect coronavirus patients through their voice, with leading experts from the medical, defense, and voice detection fields working side by side. To tell us more, I'm joined by Professor Moyal, the president of the Afeka College of Engineering. Thank you, Professor Moyal, for joining us for this.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's an exciting venture when we heard about this app. First of all, tell us how it works.
Yes, definitely. It's an exciting project. We would like to develop a speech analysis tool that would be easy to use by anyone on his cellular phone in order to serve as a pre-diagnosis tool in order to categorize the group of people that should be checked at the hospitals, and that would be some kind of priority because the number of diagnoses at the hospitals is limited, okay? And this is based on speech processing technologies that our research center, Afeka Center for Language Processing at Afeka College of Engineering, has been developing for many years. Speech processing tools can be used for various fields, human-machine interaction, search, call centers, and in the last 2 years we are focused very much on speech processing for the medical market in order to try to diagnose this illness that has an influence on the speech or breath or coughing, and to track the monitoring of this disease. So the Ministry of Defense has asked us, as you mentioned earlier, to take part in this exciting project.
So what is it about the human voice that the app knows to recognize and check whether or not there are symptoms, or maybe the person needs to get tested?
Several years ago, I would conduct with you the discussion which are the parameters that are distinguishes somebody that is sick in coronavirus or has a flu or is healthy. But today, with the advanced tools, we are more relying on the artificial intelligence algorithms. Basically, we have defined the database that we need, and we have defined to the Ministry of Defense and to the hospitals that are cooperating with us, Sheba, Rabin, and Sharon, that we would like hundreds of people from 3 different groups. Healthy people that have been diagnosed and been found negative from coronavirus, people that has been positive with coronavirus, but the first preliminary stages of the sickness. And since there are similar symptoms between flu and coronavirus, we have defined another group of people that are sick with a flu. And then the 3 groups are entered to our algorithms that are basically working like our brain. It's called DNN, deep neural networks. Neural networks like the human brain is working, and then we are trying to model the 3 groups. And now once we are modeling the 3 groups, every naive speaker that will talk to the application would be categorized to each one of the 3 groups. And I think that in this case, you don't need to have 100% recognition. You can live with much less than this. We just want to target the population to help the national handling this crisis.
Do you see a scenario where in the future the same app can be used to identify different diseases after the coronavirus outbreak hopefully dies out?
Excellent question. Yes, definitely. We are working in using speech processing for the medical market in the last 2 years, but this is an innovative field. And now the crisis has made a change in many things, and one of them is the emphasis and the funds that will be put into tools like speech processing in order to handle crises like this on a global nation. Yeah, definitely. And if we will have hopefully a solution for the corona, it can be extended to any additional virus. And I think that with time, artificial intelligence, robotic, and such algorithms algorithms can be as a supporting tools to hospital and doctors in order to have an efficient mode of work.
Do we have a timeline, Professor Moyal, for when this might be available?
That will be very difficult to answer, but I'll try my best. My whole team, together with the Ministry of Defense and the hospitals and other units in the Army and the MOD, are working around the clock, as I'm saying. I believe that in about a week we will have a first idea if this approach has a value. I hope that yes, and from then I guess a few weeks to have a basic application. It's very important to continue this research because many experts, which are not in the field, are stating that this is only the first round of the coronavirus. So even if it won't help us very much in the next week, we should be prepared for next winter or for next round.
Absolutely. Professor Avi Moyal, we look forward to your many exciting solutions to this crisis. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much.